Hi everybody, this is Valentina from The Real Italian Kitchen, and today I want to do a review and a recipe for you. A recipe review, if you will. I've been seeing a lot of these one-pot pasta recipes popping up everywhere on cooking blogs and on cooking YouTube channels, and I'm just very strict about the way I like my pasta cooked. I like it al dente, I like a little bit of sauteed garlic in it, but never criticize something unless you try it first. So today I'm gonna try to make a good one-pot pasta. I'm gonna give it my best. I chose freshest ingredients. I chose pasta di cecco, which has a tendency of not overcooking easily. I chose fresh tomatoes and some rosemary because basil is not in season anymore. I'm gonna make a very simple sauce. What do you think about these recipes? Have you tried making a one-pot pasta? And if so, what do you think are the pros and cons of such recipe? Hopefully it comes out well. I would love to be wrong, but my instincts tell me that this is not gonna work out. So, see you at the end.
I'm following a recipe, but this is the first modification that I made, which is sauteing the garlic with the crushed red pepper and a little bit of extra virgin olive oil before I add all the liquids in. It's just the Italian in me can't bear boiled garlic. Dice up the tomatoes, and at this point add everything to the pot. The rosemary, the tomatoes, and the pasta. The recipe said cover with water, but I quickly realized that that was going to be too much water, so here you can see me struggle trying to make the spaghetti fit in my pot. My pot maybe wasn't wide enough, or I should have used different pasta, I don't know. Add the salt, but once the water starts boiling, the spaghetti start bending, and this is what it's going to look like.
So I took some of the water out of my one-pot pasta because I added too much water and the spaghetti were ready and now they're just overcooking. It tastes pretty dreadful already. The spaghetti are super slimy. The pasta just didn't, the tomatoes just didn't cream up like they usually do, probably because all the good stuff is in here. So maybe you need a larger pan that can fit spaghetti, or try a different kind of pasta. I just really wanted to do it like that recipe that I saw that used spaghetti and fresh tomatoes, and this is exactly what she did. So I really wanted to stick with that one that I saw. Anyway, my spaghetti are finally almost out of water. There's nothing that a boatload of Parmigiano can't fix. So we're just gonna put a lot of Parmigiano in these spaghetti. In conclusion, the one-pot pasta dish took about the same amount of time. The spaghetti, I was wrong, they didn't take longer to cook. But it was, I think it was because I put a little too much water in it, and that might also be the reason why they're so white and the sauce didn't quite cream up much. But I'm gonna try them anyway. The taste is good, the flavor is good, the sauce is good. I made it, it's my sauce, so I better like the flavor of the sauce. But that super starchy flavor that you get from just cooking everything in one pot, I don't find it appealing at all. So pros and cons of this recipe. Cons. It's hard to dose the water properly because spaghetti need quite some water to cook in, and you don't want to add some water that is not boiling mid-cooking. It also adds a little bit of time to the whole thing. So it was probably ready in 15-20 minutes complexively, but the pasta still took about 10 minutes to cook. So that adds up to the same amount of time as a regular plate of pasta. The pros are that you do only get one pot dirty, so if you really are that lazy that you can't wash two pots, this is a dish for you. Maybe you should try it. And another one of the cons that I just can't get past is the starchy flavor that the pasta gets. It really turns me off. It's not risotto that you cook everything and you mantecato at the end. It's not supposed to be gooey and it's not supposed to have that flavor. But if you like it, you know, the world is beautiful because it's their eyes, we say in Italiano. Il mondo è bello perché è vario. So I hope this was helpful. In the meantime, I reduced the extra water that I had set aside so my spaghetti wouldn't overcook, and I'm just gonna pour it on top to give it a more appealing look. But I think even if I had done the water thing correctly, still would have come out a little washed off. Thank you for following The Real Italian Kitchen. I hope this was helpful. I was happy to sacrifice my lunch for the cause. I'm glad I tried this, and I'm glad that now I can honestly decide if I like it or not, and the answer is I don't like it and I would not cook my pasta this way. Thanks for following The Real Italian Kitchen. Don't forget to check out Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and all the other channels, all the other social networks that I have. Ciao!